And welcome to Chris's Webcast. Chris Dufresne, thanks a lot for taking the time to answer these people's questions.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's so wonderful to be here, and thank you so much for tuning in.
And if you haven't emailed Chris a question, you can go to the website, email him a question, and we'll answer it in a future webcast. And Janice in California, what can I do to make my life better than what it is right now?
Well, that could take a whole reading to answer that question, but the short term of it would be positive, be happy, enjoy your life. Life's too short. I mean, I'm turning 44 and I can tell you the years click by faster, which I'm sure most of you out there that have tuned in can certainly agree with what I'm saying here. And to be right to the point, you're just got to get off this negativity thing that you're doing and just be positive, and I think things will certainly start to turn around from that.
And if you want more information, call the office and have a full reading.
Yeah, that's a long one there.
Anna in Minnesota, how long will I live in my home?
I believe you'll be at your home about the next 7.5 years, and I believe that you'll move because you want to, but when you do move, I think you're going to change the state. I think you'll go somewhere in the Carolinas.
And Peggy in Indiana, is my son on the other side?
Yes, I believe that he definitely is on the other side, but I don't think that this was his absolute last life. I think he's going to chart back down, to come back down one more time. But he certainly did make it, yes.
And Ala S. asks, is my father from my previous past life still alive in Kenya? I want to pray for him, and do you know his name?
No, I don't think that he is alive, no siree. I do believe he made the transition from this life to heaven, and I wouldn't have a clue what his name is, but I think it sounds something like Kut or Kuta or something like that.
And Bonnie F. asks, my husband is having some real difficulty dealing with his brother Steve. He is so negative and we seem to not be able to help him. We give him direction and he refuses to take it. Do you see any positive changes for Steve?
Bonnie, I'm really sorry. I think Steve just wants everything done for him, and I just think that you're right. I think he's negative. I think he's unhappy. I mean, sometimes you can only honor people if they are to be honored. And I think with this, it puts a rift between you and your husband. I think anyone that Steve's around, it creates trouble. I personally, if I was in your position, I would kind of remove myself from the situation. I'd put it in God's hands, because I just think this Steve is just a miserable, unhappy person. And I hope that he would go to the doctors and get the proper help he needs.
Good news. And if your question didn't get answered on this webcast, then it probably will be answered on a future webcast. And let your friends know. Go to the website, check out the schedule. Sylvia's all over the country. She's not retiring. She's a busy lady. And Chris is going to be at some of the lectures too. So check it out and maybe become an Inner Circle member. And if you have any questions, call the office. Take advantage of Chris's special and have a full life psychic reading. And he'll take care of you and give you some great guidance and direction.
Thank you for helping out today, Michael. It's a pleasure
to
have you here.